Hello folks, and welcome to this new video in which I'm going to tell you a bit more about the upcoming 1.41 update for Euro Truck Simulator 2. What is SES software going to implement? What is new? And what is an update on already existing features? Let's dive right into it. I'll begin with the A24 edition we're going to get for the Iberia DLC. The Iberia DLC got released on the 8th of April 2021, but what we've got was not what SES software originally planned to give us. They didn't have the time to complete everything they wanted us to have in the DLC. On the other side, they didn't want us to wait any longer, so they released the Iberia DLC with some shortcomings. Not shortcomings as in mistakes, but shortcomings as in parts and pieces not yet implemented. The A24 Autoestrada is one of them. The A24 runs from north to south of Portugal across the Douro River Valley and connects the A7 with the A25. It passes through a very scenic region of Portugal which is known for its many vineyards. The next thing I want to show you is also an overhaul of an already existing feature, the photo mode. Up until today, we can use the console to change the weather condition and or the time of the day. In order to use the console though, you need to make sure you have access to it by editing the config file of the game. But not everybody has the knowledge to do that. Therefore, the developers came up with the idea to give players the opportunity to change those settings easily with a few mouse clicks. You can now choose whether you want sunny or rainy weather. For each choice, there are several skyboxes to choose from. On top of that, the player is able to choose which time of the day he or she wants. So, when you pass that special spot of which you want a photograph, well, it's night, you can now easily change the time to somewhere during the day, or the other way around. Long story short, you can now take that perfect picture with ease. The third item I want to talk about is the travel function. With update 1.41, we will have two types of fast traveling to a certain location. You can travel via the ownable garages, which is the way we all know, but now it's with a small difference. You need to pay for that travel. The other and new way of fast traveling is the quick travel, which you will find at the bottom of the main screen. The quick travel feature will let you travel to a city's service station instead of an ownable garage. For this way of traveling, you also need to pay. I think that is the reason why they decided to make the garage traveling paid as well now. Another new feature in update 1.41 is of course the biggest and probably the most important one, convoys. SES software announced that the first time during one of their streams between Christmas and New Year in 2019.
And one thing that the community has probably hit on the topic so many times before in previous streams is that trucking is better with friends. I know we have a few community mods out there already, but people are asking when will multiplayer happen if it's in the works?
Back then they said that they were going to look into the possibilities of having their own multiplayer. My guess is that they already did at that point and already had a rough idea of what they would build.
We have been hinting and speculating and somewhat denying, or then again hinting that this is in the long-term plans for sure. It's not like we are stuck mentally in the world that this game has to always be just a lone person, single-player experience. We have been discussing and rediscussing it recently. We are aiming for what we call persistence in World of Trucks. We're headed towards implementing things that should make an experience that will be, we hope, close to what people imagine when they say virtual trucking companies, with your experience and money and everything accumulated over the long term, people being able to form teams, companies, people being able to cooperate on challenges together. So that's one aspect that may or may not involve seeing each other in the world. And then there is a multiplayer proper, or I would say some sort of like Convoy functionality where you can form together a group of trucks and, you know, ride into the sunset.
Then, during the Christmas stream of 2020, we got to see the first video images from the staff driving on a multiplayer platform. Convoys was born. A feature the community asked for ages and now will be implemented in the game through update 1.41. Since the 3rd of June, the community is able to test out Convoys through the experimental beta 1.41 for ETS2. Convoys is built around a peer-to-peer system where the host opens up his or her game. The host has the ability to add some settings to the session, such as the ability to have AI traffic, the ability to do damage among the session members, see name tags and have no collision zones. On top of that, there is the ability to give the session a name, it's your player's name by default, a description, a password and a welcome text. All that data gets saved as well, so that you don't have to retype and set all of that again next time you start a session. Once everybody is in that convoy, it doesn't matter who takes a job. It doesn't have to be the host. Everybody taking the same job to the same destination is easily done with a couple of mouse clicks. There is even the choice for all those convoy members who want to take that same job to take the job with their own truck, a combination of their own truck and trailer, or taking the job as a quick job. The developers also added a chat to the convoy. There is the possibility to chat through typing or through quick replies, and there is even the ability to use a CB.
Okay, no problem. We're just waiting for the body.
In the settings menu, there are a couple of new things that you can set in order to get this all to work.
I'm coming, mate. I'm coming.
In a later video, I'll go more in depth on the convoy feature. With update 1.41, the developers also remade the gas station near Sevilla, added the service station to Gijon, added more lights at night in Madrid, reskinned various road signs across Europe, fixed the reflection of navigation sign, created new icons on the map legend and added ambient sounds to the base game. So this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this way of learning what SES software is doing, because this is the first of a series of videos that I want to create. Each time SES software comes with news, I want to pour it all into a short video to inform you all. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you didn't do that already. Thanks for watching and see you soon in the next video.